Hi, I'm Denise O'Hagan and I live in Sydney, Australia. My poem is Sestina for a Floating City, which appears in the Proverse Poetry Prize Anthology 2023, Mingled Voices 8. The poem is set in Venice. Sestina for a Floating City. Would I ever return to that city of water and mist, without feeling in the wind-whipped alleys your breath, and seeing in the passing pageant of souls your shade? Would I follow that canal-hugging street and lose my way as we did? And when I'd get back, would I see again he who'd await us at the winding down of the day? Was he real, that creature who knew our moves every day, rising stunted and nebulous from the damp and the mist, waiting and watching and drawing back into shadow again? Was he some sort of minstrel with tinselled breath and bells on his cap, a carnival jester finding his way through the streets, loitering in the dark and the shade? What happened in that city as the light turned to shade, when those gracious facades, sun-kissed and solid by day, dissolved, swaying in the water as dusk came their way? When balconies buckled, stairways walked off with the mist, and the yawn of a doorway confiscated my breath, and if I were to go back, would it happen again? Why did such thoughts lap at my mind time and again, inexorable as the tides in the sun and the shade? And did I sometimes catch myself holding my breath when the last gondolier slid by at the close of a day, knowing that later his face could be traced in the mist, long after he'd ferried the last of the tourists away? Was it the assemblage of masks in the shops, the way all their sockets had been emptied over and again, freeing their eyes to wander the streets in the mist, leaving feathers and lace to illumine the shade? Is this why I'd shiver despite the glow of the day, and why, moving slowly, I'd still feel out of breath? Was it the sour tang of salt that diminished my breath, and the sense of slippage and gradual subsiding away, inherent in the marshes and mud flats I saw every day? Would this floating city of no flesh, I wondered again, be one day submerged in the lagoon's shallow shade? Could the answer be found in the clouds and the mist? All I saw was the shade of a woman enfolded in mist, poised on the edge of the day with clouds in her breath, devouring those who fell in her way again and again.